Imagine living in a small home that still feels spacious, stylish, and incredibly cozy. In this video, we'll explore visionary compact homes, revolutionary designs that turn limited space into something truly inspiring. Join us on this journey and see how small living can create a big impact. Welcome to the DMK Green Living channel. Imagine a small house that looks straight out of the future. Sharp angular roof lines, an asymmetrical shape, and a floating geometric design that seems to defy gravity. From this perspective view, you can really see how bold and futuristic it feels. Every angle catches the light in a different way, making the house stand out while still feeling minimal and efficient. It's not just a place to live. It's a statement about modern architecture and how creative small living can be. Imagine a home that may be compact, but still feels spacious, stylish, and incredibly cozy. These visionary designs are revolutionizing the way we think about small space living, showing that comfort and beauty can thrive even in the smallest corners. From clever layouts to creative details, each home proves that cozy living doesn't mean giving up on style. It's all about smart solutions that make life simpler, warmer, and surprisingly inspiring. Let's take a closer look at how compact homes are reshaping the future of cozy living. Take a look at this small one-story house with a welcoming terrace and warm wooden accents. From the front view, you can see two large windows with rounded glass panes and a single door with its own rounded window, adding a soft touch to the modern design. Iced-out white sliding doors and brown wood cladding give it a clean yet cozy feel. With green grass in the background and a photorealistic architectural render, it's easy to imagine this as a real home you could step into right now. A small two-story house that takes the same modern charm a step higher. It has a cozy terrace with wooden accents, two large round-paned windows, and a front door with its own rounded glass detail. The iced-out white sliding doors and brown wood cladding keep that clean yet warm look. With fresh green grass in the background and a photorealistic architectural render, you can really picture how this design works in real life. Compact, stylish, and ready to live in. here in the English countryside sits a small barn-style home office that feels both rustic and cutting-edge. This award-winning contemporary design mixes a classic pitched roof with sleek glass walls and bold black zinc cladding on both the roof and sides. It's a striking little building that blends traditional shapes with modern materials, creating a calm workspace surrounded by green fields and open skies. The perfect spot to get inspired every day. Imagine a small capsule-style home, a modular one-story concept that feels retro-futuristic yet fresh. Inspired by the bold spirit of the 1970s space age, it mixes vibrant colors with a sleek solar roof for modern living. Out back, a little garden with plants and trees softens the look and makes it feel welcoming. It's a playful take on tiny living, compact, energy-smart, and ready for the future while still echoing a cool vintage vibe. Step inside this striking hexagonal-shaped black cabin, built right on a warm wooden deck. Its glass doors and wide windows flood the space with natural light while keeping that sleek, modern look. From the interior view, you can see how the geometric walls create a cozy yet open feeling, perfect for a weekend retreat or a creative workspace. It's small, stylish, and makes a bold statement without losing its inviting vibe. A futuristic tiny white house designed like a space capsule. A bold, blocky shape with panoramic glass walls that open the view all around. Inside there's one bedroom and one bathroom, glowing with warm, welcoming light. Outside, minimalist greenery frames the home, while detailed industrial textures give it that science fiction, high-tech vibe. It's a small house with a big presence, perfect for anyone who loves modern architecture with a touch of the future. Imagine a modern minimalist tiny house with a simple gable roof. Its vibrant red metal roof pops against charcoal gray siding on a raised concrete base. The front facade is almost all floor-to-ceiling glass framed in slim black lines, opening onto a warm wooden deck with clean wide steps. Off to the side, a small glazed terrace with full-height windows gives you a sheltered outdoor spot. All of it sits in windswept grassland dotted with delicate trees, soft ground lights, and a shallow reflecting pool, shown here in a cinematic morning haze with gentle, pastel bright tones and vivid accents. Here we have a simple yet striking A-frame tiny cabin clad in crisp white. A small terrace extends out front, and the whole design draws inspiration from natural shapes, with curves and soft edges that feel gentle and organic. It's set against green grass fields under overcast skies on a misty morning, giving it a quiet, almost poetic mood. Captured from the front view in a style reminiscent of Ewan Barnes' architectural photography, it looks like a magazine-ready moment of calm modern living. Perched on the mountainside is a small alpine shelter that glows with bold red opaque walls and slim side windows. Anchored anchored firmly with timber, it takes inspiration from the simple shape of an igloo but reimagined in a modern Stephen Hall style. Under bright sunny skies, the contrast between the vivid red and the rugged landscape is striking. Rendered in crisp architectural detail, it feels like a perfect blend of mountain tradition and contemporary design. A tiny refuge that stands out yet belongs to its surroundings. This is a small, modern modular home shaped like a soft-edged rectangle with clean white exterior walls. Large sliding glass doors framed in delicate black accents open onto a slightly raised green lawn, with a concrete front terrace, steps, and little shrubs all around. A minimalist landscape with stone paths leads you to the entrance, surrounded by trees and gentle afternoon sunlight. Inside, a cozy bedroom with warm wood finishes and soft curtain lighting makes the whole space feel calm and welcoming. From a twilight drone view, you can see a compact 800 square foot modern cabin clad in matte black with a single slope roof, perched on steel stilts against a wooded hillside. The front wall is full-height sliding glass with a slim clear-story ribbon above, opening to a shallow deck that seems to float on the slope, framed in black steel posts with cable rail and a soft LED glow. Inside, light oak floors and a cream sofa set a minimal tone, while the late summer forest and blue-gold sky wrap the whole scene in a calm, cinematic mood. This is a prefabricated round concrete house accented with warm wood all around. A glass door set in a wooden frame opens the space, while the whole unit stands on a steel base covered with soil and grass, giving it the look of a mobile shelter. Designed for an eco-resort or homestay, it blends simple tropical style with sustainable ideas. In soft natural light, the house feels calm, practical, and inviting. A modern prefabricated concept ready for nature. Perched gently on a grassy hill sits a modern tiny Japanese wood cottage, small but full of warmth. Its clean lines and natural timber give it a simple, calming presence, blending traditional touches with modern design. The cozy size makes it feel like a private retreat, where you can unwind, sip tea, and take in the surrounding landscape. It's a little house that turns minimal living into something beautifully peaceful. Set in a wide green field dotted with trees at sunset, this smaller wooden modern house feels like something straight from a reality TV show. Clean lines, warm timber, and big windows give it a fresh, inviting look, while the natural setting adds a calm, open vibe. As the evening light glows across the field, the house stands out as a cozy, stylish escape, perfect for quiet moments or a spotlight in a show. From the front, this high-end minimalist MAF stands sleek in matte black standing seam metal with panoramic glass windows that open up the view. A warm wooden floor meets a green grass border lined with grey designer stones, adding a soft touch to the sharp design. Yellow accents bring a hint of neo-futurism, giving the whole exterior a subtle luxury vibe. Shot from eye level, it feels bold yet refined, a statement of modern architecture done with style. Floating gently on the river, this luxurious black container house shows how modern style can feel warm and inviting. Its large terrace with an open dining area lets you sit right above the water, surrounded by soft greenery that frames the view. As the sunset light hits the dark exterior, the whole scene glows with a calm, golden mood, a perfect mix of bold design and peaceful nature. In the middle of a lush green garden stands a modern tiny house with a soft beige, container-style exterior and clean horizontal siding. Its flat roof and minimal design feel simple yet fresh. 2 doors and small square windows open onto a wooden deck with 3 white-cushioned armchairs and a small round table, while natural wood steps flow right into the lawn. A bamboo privacy screen and gentle wall lighting add a warm touch, with a dense forest backdrop completing this calm, centered scene. From a side corner view, you see a modern European wooden weekend house, just 1 story high, glowing warmly against the dark, rainy sky. The pouring rain runs off its clean lines, making the wood look even richer, while the soft interior lighting spills out through the windows. It feels like a cozy retreat built for stormy days. Simple, modern, and inviting even in the heaviest weather. This is a small, narrow, split-level modular house designed with a calm, harmonious feel. Its wide lap muted siding gives the exterior a soft texture and understated style, while the split-level layout makes smart use of space inside. Clean lines, simple materials, and a balanced look turn this compact home into something that feels open and welcoming. A modern take on small-scale living done right. Set in a lush green landscape, this modern small barnhouse resort brings Southern American farmhouse inspiration into a clean, minimal layout. A series of contemporary cabins with white board and batten siding and black-framed glass doors sit under dark gray metal roofs, each with a deep porch, timber columns, and cozy outdoor seating. Cabro-paved paths cross manicured lawns toward a central prefabricated clubhouse with rustic timber details, ramps, extended decks, and landscaped flower beds of native plants. As soft, warm light from vintage sconces glows under a golden hour sky, tall oaks and acacias frame a calm, inviting retreat. Imagine a two-story treehouse-style structure in a mountain modern design. On the ground level, there's a she shed combined with storage and a potting space, while above, a conservatory-style second floor holds an outdoor kitchen with elegant lighting. Facing a large lake, the whole 12 by 20 foot build feels open and connected to nature. Wooden stairs lead down from the greenhouse level, and a long narrow deck runway links this unique space to the main house and deck, a creative mix of function, style, and lakeside charm. This is a small house built from sturdy basalt stone, giving it a solid, earthy look. Inside, it's laid out simply with 2 bedrooms, a lounge and a kitchen, compact but practical. Overhead, an iron corrugated hip roof adds a rugged, traditional touch that contrasts nicely with the dark stone walls. It's a humble yet striking design, blending natural materials with everyday comfort in a way that feels grounded and inviting. Here we have a small open home with a gently sloped roof painted in bold orange and cool blue tones. The mix of colors gives it a playful, modern energy, while a soft glow from the windows makes it feel warm and welcoming. Its simple, open design feels breezy and uncluttered. A tiny house that stands out without trying too hard, perfect for relaxed living in a bright, uplifting space. Freshly built in a quiet rural town of southern Europe, this small container house brings a modern touch to a traditional setting. Its clean lines and simple form stand out gently against the rustic surroundings, showing how contemporary living can fit into a slower, more peaceful lifestyle. Compact yet practical, it feels like a fresh start, a tiny home that blends new ideas with the charm of the countryside. That's the magic of compact homes, small in size, but big in comfort, style, and imagination. These visionary designs show us that cozy living isn't about the space you have, but how you make the most of it. Thanks for joining this journey into the future of small space living, where every corner holds endless possibilities.